This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 10, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. Then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakar Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from RT.com as of September 11th, 2023. And it reads, Russia warns of new crisis in North Korea. And as you see that Kim Jong-un just visit Russia to meet with Vladimir Putin, according to Kremlin. And as it says, the foreign minister cited an uptick in military activity by the U.S. and its allies, South Korea and Japan, in the region as of late. And it says the Korean Peninsula could soon descend into a new crisis. Russian foreign minister has warned. A senior diplomatic has attributed the rising tensions primarily to an increasing U.S. military presence in the region. Speaking to the news agency of TASS on the sidelines of the Eastern Economic Forum of Vladivostok on Monday, Georgy Zenville, and the head of the foreign minister's first aid department, argued that the dynamics of the events on the Korean Peninsula indicated that a new crisis is approaching. He cited the increasingly warlike rhetoric coming from both North Korea and the U.S., as well as South Korea and Japan. The diplomatic also noted that Washington and its allies has been ramping up joint military maneuvers in the region. It says, for an example, for the first time since 1981, an American Kentucky submarine with nuclear capability ballistic missiles has appeared in South Korean waters, the Zenville told reporters. He also noted that the trilateral U.S., Korean, Japan missile defense exercises are being held more regularly than before. Slovakia. It says Washington claims that these drills are purely defense in nature are hard to believe, he said, adding that the maneuvers also have anti-Russian and anti-Chinese undertones. It says he went on to stress that a de-escalation would be possible, highly unlikely, especially at the moment right now. It says if the U.S. and its regional allies put on hold their military maneuvers and revise their sanction-based approach, highly unlikely. It says last week, North Korea unveils a new tactical submarine capable of launching nuclear missiles in a ceremony attended by the Korean leader Kim Jong-un. And it says the North Korean leader also revealed that Pyongyang has working to remodel existing submarines so that they too could carry nuclear missiles. Back in July, Washington deployed its U.S. Kentucky nuclear capability submarine off the coast of South Korea, citing the need to counter the provocations. Earlier this month, North Korea announced that its military has conducted a tactical nuclear attack drill to warn the enemies of the actual dangers of nuclear war, as reported by the state news KCNA. It says in mid-August, uh, the country's defense minister, General Kang Sung Nim, warned that a nuclear war on the Korean Peninsula is inevitable. The war strike simulation comes in the wake of the U.S. Korea Freedom Shield 23 exercise that featured at least one American B-1B nuclear capability strategic bomb. And this is Luke 21 verse 9. We'll read it again for edification's sake of the sit-down lesson. Luke 21 verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. It's the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 10. Then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from RT.com, Alternative World News, as of September the 11th, 2023, as it says again, Russia warns of new crisis in North Korea, amending the ongoing tensions between North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, and the United States. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying, as I mentioned before. And I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.